What do you think they will have for the 10th Annie? I hope other than Fate Strange Fake, if they announce more anime, that'd be great. I would love to hear of another anime project. I think that would be great. I think, again, like the Fate IP is very popular in Japan. I want to see the Fate IP grow outside of Japan because I think it can. And I think it does have some popularity. It's just not really tapping into it. So I would love if they do something like that. I think you know, people have asked me that like what do I think they'll do for 10th Annie? I think 10th Annie, you have a couple of obvious things. You're gonna probably get free Olga. You're gonna probably get strange fake news. You are probably going to end up getting 1,000 Saint Courts for 10 years. You're probably going to get your normal GSSR cocktail, including whatchamacallit chat, Destiny Order. We'll say GSSR/D or DO. You're going to get the Famitsu interview. I've already talked with Trubs about that. I think we know the date it comes out. That will be... And chat, hear me out. I think that'll either be Nasu doubling down, it's going to really piss people off, or that will be finally Nasu will begin to open up and talk a little bit about a future for the game. Because I think that's going to be questions that the interviewers ask regardless. Okay. I think you're going to end up seeing obviously a new unit. And I'm not talking Olga, right? Like I'm talking like our new anniversary unit, of which currently I'm predicting that to be Solomon or some iteration of Solomon. Got to think about what other predictions would be. I mean, you're obviously going to get strengthenings and stuff, so I'm not going to go too deep into something like that. They may start prepping us for a new system. What I mean when I say this is something with regards to like, you know, the next thing, like after like class score and grands and stuff like that, because the grand system logically lasts us until the end of the year. After that, I mean, obviously they can give us more stuff to do with grands, but grand system is largely relegated to 9 different units. There's not a whole lot you can do account-wise with that. So I suspect there's going to be a new system. You know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction right here, chat. You might see your first ultra rare in the game. And that might be Olga. And there might be a system in place that allows us to upgrade units to ultra rare. I don't think it'd be rolling for a 6-star, but I could see something like that. No, not gotcha. I think they know that that would be deeply, deeply problematic. The level 150? Yeah. I can see something like that. But that might be not until part 3, right? But that's why I'm saying, like, I could see, like these two could be the same thing. They could be completely different. We may not ever see anything like this. I think this one's like my boldest prediction out of all of them. I think you get some new costumes. I mean, maybe new low stars. I don't know. Low stars is like really just depends on what they're trying to do. I think there will be new quality of life. And yeah, I'll go out on a limb. I'll make another prediction. I'll say there will also be some sort of new Fate project. Like, and I'm not talking like the Hollow Ataraxia remake. We already know that's a thing. So I think there will be like some sort of new Fate project announced. Now that could be an anime. That could be anything. Strengthening Quest. Strengthening Quest is kind of a given. That's why like most of this is not like guaranteed. I guess like the GSSR is like, yeah, we already know we're gonna get that, right? But they might do something different with the GSSR this year, though. We might see that upgraded in some way because it's 10th Annie. Ooh. What if the GSSR only cost 10 course, chat? Not a big deal for a lot of people, but what if they did it where it's like for 10th Annie, GSSR only costs 10 paid courts instead of 15? Triple GSSR? Maybe. 100 new costumes for those illustrations? Are you trying to kill the animation staff? I would love that. Like to me, one of the big things I want to hear is that they've hired like more animators and stuff for the game. I think that would really help things. As a free courts GSSR, though it's a full 30 courts. I mean, they might. I'm not gonna put something like that past them. Other than like, you guys got to understand, most of what they're gonna do here is like a means of like getting money, right? And I think with something like a free Olga and 1,000 Saint Courts given out, that's already super generous. Like, chat, we could cross out everything else on this list, and we could say 1,000 Saint Courts and a free Olga, plus a new anniversary unit, is like that's all anyone cares about. But yeah, I mean, some of this is probably copium. Is what it is. It like, and this is why I'm gonna say this is just my predictions, chat. Don't assume any of this is gonna happen. I think like some of this, like I have logic for why I could see this being a thing, but devs don't always act logically. And the big thing I want to tell you guys is don't get upset over whatever the courts amount is. Just don't. Don't. I feel like it happens every year. And let's say they do give out 1,000 Saint Courts. That would be more technically than any other year. If they did, chat, don't get upset the next year when it's not 1,000 Saint Courts again. Don't judge every single year by whatever the peak was. All right, we're holding you personally accountable for these statements. Damn. To save for my collection, yeah. People complain about how much is given. Yeah, I mean, chat, they could give us everything on this list. They could, like, make servant coins farmable. They could literally announce that, like, the gacha was going to, like, 2 courts per spin instead of 3. They could fix the pity system. People would still complain. People would still complain. Or it would flip to FGO is dying. Said increasingly unhinged person for the millionth time. If Khad is wrong, I will riot on Twitter. I mean, Twitter can watch right now, so. When is 10th Annie stream? I believe it starts next Saturday. I believe the big one is on Sunday. I think. FGO is constantly dying even when it hits number 1. Yep. FGO number 1 on sales, dead game. Dead game, chat. What's your source? My source is I made it the fuck up. No. FGO is dying. What's your source? My source is I don't play FGO anymore. That's what it always is. I bet is on a new Arturia face or a new summonable servant class. You heard it from Skylar, folks. Now, if we get another saber face, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I did not manifest this publicly. Paid chatter. I'll gladly take the blame. Thank you. It's not my fault. It's totally his fault, yes. All saber faces are my fault. No! You know what? Good. Then more saber faces. Here, okay, an even bolder prediction, chat. For this anniversary, you will get not 1, not 2, not 3. That's right, 30 new saber faces. Okay? We gotta double the numbers. Only because people complained that there were too many. And for every time someone complains, this number goes up. Khad will go bankrupt. Khad would go bankrupt. That's not a good scenario for me. Chad, I might start having to panhandle for donations at that point. Please, chat, help a brother out. New Artoria serving class, not everyone can be Artoria. Okay, admittedly, I would find it really funny if there was like a Saberface support that gave other units the Saberface buff. That would at least like make me chuckle. Doubly so if it only worked on like Takeuchi drawn servers. Hey, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, right?